Did you hear the Chinese students singing we?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring in Anne Lau, chairperson of the Visual Artists Guild. She will give the commemoration speech.
It began on April 15, 31 years ago. From the beginning, the students knew too well the risks they were taking. May the spirit of Tiananmen live on.
The soldiers started saying over a megaphone, "Leave the square or we will shoot to kill." I thought that democracy was on its way in. They were wounded. Some would fall to the ground. They were dying.
60运动开始的时候，我正好要参加高考。60之后，中国就朝着与民主完全相反的方向发展了。我们的下一代其实基本上就不大知道什么是64。
Now, James Zimmerman. James is the Amnesty International Country Specialist for China.
On the evening of the 3rd and 4th of June, 1989, Chinese tanks rolled into Tiananmen Square to brutally crush an unprecedented democracy movement. Hundreds and possibly thousands of people were killed when troops opened fire on the students and workers. These violations of human rights will remain flagrant, and those responsible will have impunity. This we cannot permit.
Please welcome Dr. Tung Nguyen, President of the Vietnam Human Rights Network.
Today, remembering the Tiananmen Square massacre, we should ask ourselves, what have we done so that a tragedy like this may never happen again?
It is now with great pleasure that we invite Dr. Perry Link.
Thank you, Tony. We will first introduce Dr. Leigh Whannell, who has been viewed as the first whistleblower on the Wuhan coronavirus. In a healthy society, he said, there should not be just one voice. Zhang Yingchuan, a medical researcher from Guangzhou, and Yan Zhen, also from Guangzhou and a nurse, were the authors of an article entitled Chinese medical staff request international medical assistance in fighting against COVID-19. 的另外一位是艾芬大夫. As a number of her colleagues began dying, she further wrote this in her blog, quote, "If these doctors had been warned in time, all this may not have happened. Had I known then what I know now, I would have dismissed the leadership's criticisms of me and damn well told everyone." Unquote. Chen Qiushi is an activist lawyer.
现在是1月24号大年30晚上10点多，我在武汉汉口的火车站。
On February 6, 2020, Chen Qiushi disappeared. Another admirable citizen journalist is Fang Bin.
病毒的残酷远远比不上暴政的残酷。病毒的根源是暴政。
Citizen journalist we are honoring today is Ms. Zhang Zhan. A lawyer by profession, Zhang went to Wuhan during the coronavirus outbreak.
大家好，我是张展。武汉市市民对政府感恩吗？可以问你个问题吗？就是武汉政府他要求教育人民感恩政府和国家，你感恩吗？
我感恩过。
目前张女士在看守所里，被控告犯了常见的寻衅滋事罪。
Mr. Gabriel Law, spokesperson of Hong Kong Forum Los Angeles.
We all got to know Martin in October 2019. As soon as the camera landed on him, he quickly flipped over the uniform and revealed the Fight for Freedom t-shirt.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the worst Hong Kong police brutality moments.
Now presenting Visual Artists Guild awards for our honorees is our chairperson, Anne Lau.
Dr. Leigh Whannell, the whistleblower, even after he was forced to sign a confession for spreading rumors, he continued to speak to the media to warn people of the danger. For this, Visual Artists Guild award him the posthumous Champion of Freedom of Speech Award. Shan Yingqiang and her fellow nurse, Shan Yan, asked for international help in a British journal, knowing that the government had refused to ask for help. For their compassion for their fellow men, Visual Artists Guild present them with the Champion of Freedom of Speech Award. Dr. Ivan will supply the whistle. Visual Artists Guild present Dr. Ivan with the Champion of Freedom of Speech Award. Chen Xixi, Fang Bing, Li Xihua, and Shang Shen are 4 citizen journalists who felt that it is necessary to find out the truth. For their courage in finding out the truth, Visual Artists Guild present them with the Champion of Freedom of Speech Award.
I'm honored to be here today to commemorate the memory of Tiananmen protests. We must fight together to end this totalitarian regime. We are in this together. Thank you.
Now I'd like to invite back Ann Lau to do the presentation of the Spirit of Tiananmen Award.
It is my greatest pleasure to introduce our next amazing young man, who is actually previously been introduced by Gabriel. Visual Artists Guild present Matan Ivanov with the Spirit of Tiananmen Award.
I am so pleased to be part of this great ceremony and extremely honored to receive this award.
My brother